my friends, what's good? So last time I told you that we're going to Granada, we're going to check out Andalusia, and by we, I mean we're going to be joined by no other than SoCal, my friend from Flamenco Guitar Discord. I'm very happy to meet him finally in person. We had some projects before, but always online. Yeah, and meeting up in person is just awesome. It's gonna be a great time. So, what are we going to learn in Granada? I reached out to the workshop organizers, and of course the most fitting is learning Granadinas. So, Granadinas is written Granadinas like Granada, but it's actually spoken as Granadinas, so you don't hear the D. Okay, how do you prepare for such a workshop for learning Granadinas? It's not like Sevillanas, where you have a fixed structure. It's not like Solia, where you have intro, compás, llamada. Granadinas is toque libre. That means it's not really in compás. There are parts from Granadinas that are in compás, that are rhythmically strict, but most of the parts are very free. And which parts do we have? Let's see. If I have to learn a new palo, I always tend to go to Juan Martin. This time it's not Solos Flamencos, but his actual Bible. And on page 108 you have Granadinas. I didn't learn it yet. I read some parts out of it, and then I compared it with Granadinas from the real world, not from literature, but from other videos, from maestros. And there are certain parts of Granadinas that appear in more than just one piece. And as always, almost always, Juan Martin, I'm really surprised by how good he reduces it to little things and doesn't lose content. So if you learn this Granadinas, you have a pretty good basic for Granadinas. Pretty good understanding. What do we have here? We have an intro. It's always good to tune up. So again, intro. And that's the intro you can find many variations of, like you go to this diminished one, but they always end in, that's the root of this palo. Yes, we do have a capo. I still want to say it's a B. What do we have tonality wise? We're in E minor. But the tonal center isn't really E minor, it's really this dominant. Yes, and that's where it starts. More often than not, afterwards you can find an arpeggio part. This time it's that's interesting. No, it's an F sharp here in the bass. I would expand on this. And that's 100% Granadinas. If it didn't feel Granadinas before, oh, that's a Granadinas. That's such a telltale. And you can go from here to here without just ornaments, but most often you can hear this. sounds, but it's nice to include them. So the next thing is a nice falsetto, a nice melody. Didn't come up with it, it's from the real world, so it's very useful, not just an exercise. And it sounds like something like this. Nope. Transition. Could very well be a tremolo part too, no? Say slowly. Comes this lick. Compass, falsetto. Oops. Okay. Sorry. And then there comes the actual tremolo. Ah, that's nice. Now let's look at the most common parts I found in several Granadinas. Let's start with the intro. You remember? Then, as I said, more often than not, you find arpeggios after the intro. Here we go. can also find this nice falsetto here. Then there is this, I call it permutation lick, where it goes from all over the place, down, up, down, up. The trick to this lick, to this permutation, is that there is always an open string cheated into this lick. So here, here, here. What I also was able to hear very often, I don't have many sound examples for this now, is I call it zigzag scales, where you don't play the scale up and down like, but then of course there are the obligatory tremolo parts. Also found some examples for those chordal compass parts. So to conclude all of this, here are some examples for how to prepare and practice for those parts and licks. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave me some feedback. Did I miss some very important parts? Tell me what I missed. And yeah, there you are. See you soon. See you next time. Have a good one.